Lesson 1: The Power of the Human Spirit.
Hey Anna, I was recently reading a quote that said, "All the world's wealth and 1,000 armies are no match for the strength and decency of the human spirit." What do you think about that?
Hello, John. That's a profound statement. It really highlights the importance of character over material possessions.
Exactly. It emphasizes how resilience and kindness can triumph over adversity.
Absolutely. Have you ever witnessed an example of this in real life?
I have. I saw a community come together after a natural disaster. People donated resources and volunteered to help rebuild.
That's inspiring. It shows how empathy can unite people during tough times.
Yes. The strength of the human spirit often shines brightest in moments of hardship.
It's true. Even in small acts of kindness, we can see that strength manifest.
Right. A simple smile or gesture can uplift someone's day. It's powerful.
Kindness is contagious. When one person acts decently, it encourages others to do the same.
Definitely. It creates a ripple effect that can transform communities.
Speaking of transformations, have you read about those individuals who overcome incredible challenges?
Yes. Their stories are remarkable. They often inspire others to face their own struggles.
Exactly. It's amazing how some people find strength in the most difficult circumstances.
I find it fascinating how the human spirit adapts and perseveres.
It really is. The ability to rise above challenges is a testament to our resilience.
And it's not just about overcoming adversity, it's also about helping others along the way.
That's right. Lifting others up is a key aspect of demonstrating that strength of spirit.
Have you ever volunteered your time to help those in need?
Yes, I have. Volunteering at a local shelter opened my eyes to the struggles some people face.
That must have been a rewarding experience. Helping others can be incredibly fulfilling.
It truly is. It reinforces the idea that we're all connected and can make a difference.
Absolutely. Even small contributions can have a significant impact on someone's life.
That's a great reminder. It encourages us to be more mindful of our actions and their effects.
Yes. Each of us has the power to uplift and inspire others through our choices.
And that, in turn, strengthens the fabric of our communities and the world.
Exactly. It's a beautiful cycle of positivity and compassion that we can all contribute to.
I love that. It makes me want to be more proactive in spreading kindness every day.
Me too. It's amazing how much strength and decency can change the world around us.
Lesson 2: Morning Routines.
Hey Anna, my face feels so refreshed after that facial scrub.
Hello, John. That sounds lovely. I could use a good scrub myself. What's your secret?
I use a gentle exfoliating scrub with natural ingredients. It really brightens my skin.
I should definitely try that. After my morning routine, I like to make the bed. How about you?
Same here. Making the bed gives a sense of accomplishment right at the start of the day.
Absolutely. It's amazing how such a simple task can set a positive tone for the day.
Right? And it makes the room look so much tidier. What do you usually do after that?
After making the bed, I like to enjoy a cup of herbal tea. It helps me wake up peacefully.
That sounds nice. I usually go for a strong cup of coffee to kickstart my energy.
Coffee is a great choice. Do you add anything special to it?
I like to add a splash of milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It adds a nice flavor.
That sounds delicious. I usually enjoy my tea plain, but maybe I should try adding something too.
Definitely. Experimenting with flavors can be fun. Do you have any breakfast favorites?
I love oatmeal topped with fresh fruits and a drizzle of honey. It's healthy and filling.
That sounds nutritious. I'm more of a toast person. I usually top it with avocado and poached eggs.
Avocado toast is so trendy. I've heard it's packed with healthy fats too.
It is. Plus, it keeps me full for a longer time, which is great for my busy mornings.
Speaking of busy, do you plan your day ahead while having breakfast?
Yes, I do. I like to jot down my tasks in a planner. It keeps me organized.
That's a smart approach. I often make a mental list, but writing it down feels more concrete.
Absolutely. Plus, crossing things off the list gives such a satisfying feeling.
It really does. I love that sense of achievement. What's at the top of your list today?
I have a meeting to prepare for and a few errands to run. How about you?
I need to finish a project for work and then head to the gym for a workout.
That sounds productive. Balancing work and fitness is so important.
It is. After a good workout, I always feel more energized to tackle my tasks.
I feel the same way. Exercise can really boost your mood and focus for the day ahead.
Exactly. It's all about starting the day on a positive note.
And creating a morning routine that works for us. It makes such a difference.
Lesson 3: Family Connections.
Hey Anna, you remember when I mentioned that John and Jane's parents were very nice to me?
Hello, John. Yes, I recall that. What made them so welcoming?
They treated me like family. They offered me delicious meals and shared wonderful stories.
That sounds lovely. Nothing beats a warm family atmosphere. What kind of stories did they share?
Mostly about their travels and experiences growing up. It was fascinating to hear about their adventures.
I love hearing travel stories. It's like experiencing different cultures through someone else's eyes.
Exactly. Plus, their anecdotes were filled with humor. It made the dinner so enjoyable.
That's great. Did John and Jane join in on the storytelling?
Yes. They added their own funny twists, making it a lively conversation. Their humor is infectious.
That's wonderful. It sounds like a delightful evening. Did you learn anything surprising?
I did. They shared how they once got lost on a road trip but ended up discovering a hidden gem of a restaurant.
Getting lost can lead to the best adventures. Did they recommend any dishes from that restaurant?
They did. They raved about a seafood pasta that was apparently out of this world.
I love seafood pasta. It must have been an unforgettable meal. Do you enjoy cooking seafood?
I do. I like experimenting with different recipes. What about you?
I'm not as experienced, but I love trying new dishes whenever I can.
That's the spirit. Cooking is all about trying and learning. Do you have a favorite dish?
I adore making risotto. It's creamy and comforting, plus you can add various ingredients.
Risotto is delicious. It requires patience, but the end result is so rewarding.
True. I always enjoy the process, especially when friends join me in the kitchen.
Cooking with friends makes it even more enjoyable. Do you often host dinner parties?
I try to. It's a great way to connect with loved ones and share good food.
Absolutely. It creates lasting memories. Have you ever invited John and Jane over?
Yes. They came over once, and we had a pasta night. It was so much fun.
That sounds delightful. I'm sure they enjoyed it. It's lovely to have friends over for a meal.
Definitely. It strengthens friendships and creates a sense of community.
Speaking of community, do you think cooking together can bring people closer?
Absolutely. Cooking together fosters teamwork and allows for bonding through shared experiences.
I couldn't agree more. Every meal shared is a memory created.
And those memories are what make life so rich and fulfilling.
Exactly. Life is about connection, laughter, and, of course, great food.
Lesson 4: Acts of Kindness.
Hey Anna, I wanted to share a story about a stranger who helped me find my way when I was completely lost.
Hello, John. That sounds intriguing. What happened?
I was in a new city, and my phone died. I had no idea how to get back to my hotel.
Oh no. That must have been stressful. How did the stranger help you?
A kind woman noticed I was struggling. She approached me and asked if I needed assistance.
That's heartwarming. It's always nice to meet people who are willing to help.
Absolutely. She not only gave me directions but also walked with me to ensure I got there safely.
Wow, that's truly generous of her. Did you have a nice conversation along the way?
We did. She shared tips about the city and recommended some local restaurants.
That's great. It's like you gained a new friend during your adventure.
Exactly. It made me realize how small acts of kindness can brighten someone's day.
I completely agree. Kindness can create connections in the most unexpected places.
Have you ever had a similar experience where someone helped you out?
Yes. I was once caught in the rain without an umbrella, and a stranger offered to share theirs.
That's so thoughtful. It's moments like those that restore our faith in humanity.
Definitely. It reminds us that we are all in this together.
Speaking of kindness, do you think it's important to pay it forward?
Absolutely. When we help others, it encourages a cycle of kindness that can spread far and wide.
Right. Even small gestures can have a big impact on someone's day.
Exactly. I always try to hold the door open for others or offer compliments.
Those are great examples. It doesn't take much to make someone smile.
And it can brighten your own day too. Kindness is a win-win situation.
Have you ever organized a group activity to spread kindness in your community?
I have. My friends and I once volunteered at a local food bank, and it was so rewarding.
That sounds amazing. Volunteering is a wonderful way to connect with others and give back.
It really is. Plus, it opens our eyes to the needs in our community.
Would you consider doing something like that again?
Definitely. I believe every little bit helps, and it's fulfilling to contribute.
I'd love to join you next time. It's always more fun to spread kindness together.
Yes. Let's plan it. Sharing those experiences can create lasting memories.
Absolutely. Here's to more acts of kindness and making the world a little brighter.
Lesson 5, Soaring High.
Hey Anna, have you ever been fascinated by feats of aviation?
Hello, John. Absolutely. Aviation has such a rich history. What sparked your interest?
I recently read about Amelia Earhart. Did you know she was born in the American state of Kansas in 1897?
Yes, I did. She's such an iconic figure in aviation history. Her courage is truly inspiring.
It is. She was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. That's an incredible achievement.
Indeed. It must have taken immense skill and determination to make that flight.
Exactly. Her adventurous spirit paved the way for many women in aviation. Did you know she disappeared during a flight in 1937?
Yes, it's one of the greatest mysteries in aviation. It's sad that she was never found.
It is. Despite that, her legacy continues to inspire future generations of pilots.
Absolutely. I admire how she broke barriers and challenged societal norms for women at the time.
Me too. It's amazing how she pursued her passion despite the challenges she faced.
Speaking of challenges, do you think flying is more challenging today or back then?
That's a great question. While technology has improved significantly, flying still requires a lot of skill and training.
True. Pilots today have advanced instruments, but the responsibility they carry is still immense.
Exactly. Plus, the regulations and safety protocols have become more stringent.
Safety is crucial. It's fascinating how much the aviation industry has evolved over the years.
It really is. I wonder what Amelia would think about today's advancements in aviation.
She'd probably be thrilled to see how far we've come. It's exciting to think about the future of flight.
Definitely. With developments like electric planes and even space tourism, the possibilities seem endless.
Space tourism sounds thrilling. Would you ever consider going to space?
I think I would. The idea of seeing Earth from space is incredibly captivating. How about you?
I would love to. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Plus, the views must be breathtaking.
Can you imagine the feeling of weightlessness? It must be surreal.
Absolutely. It's like a dream come true for many. I wonder what other adventures await us in aviation.
Only time will tell. But with pioneers like Amelia Earhart, I believe the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.
Lesson 6, Wanderlust Adventures.
Hey Anna, have you traveled to any different places recently?
Hello John. I haven't, but I'm planning a trip next month. I'm really excited.
That sounds fantastic. Where are you thinking of going?
I'm considering visiting Italy. I've always wanted to see the beautiful architecture and taste authentic pasta.
Italy is a wonderful choice. The history and culture there are incredible. Have you decided on specific cities to visit?
Yes. I'd love to explore Rome and Florence. I've heard so many amazing things about both.
Great picks. Rome's ancient ruins and Florence's art are definitely must-sees. Are you planning to visit any museums?
Absolutely. I can't wait to see the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. The artwork there is legendary.
It truly is. Who's your favorite artist?
I adore Leonardo da Vinci. His creativity and genius are simply inspiring.
Da Vinci is a brilliant choice. I'm particularly fascinated by his inventions. Did you know he designed a flying machine?
Yes. It's incredible how forward-thinking he was for his time. Speaking of inventions, do you have any travel gadgets you can't live without?
Definitely. My portable charger is a lifesaver. I can't imagine being without my phone while traveling.
That's so true. I also love using noise-canceling headphones on long flights. They make the journey much more enjoyable.
I can relate. It's amazing how technology can enhance our travel experiences. Have you ever tried local foods while traveling?
Yes. Trying local cuisine is one of my favorite parts of traveling. Each place has unique flavors that tell a story.
I agree. What's the most memorable dish you've had on your travels?
In Thailand, I had the most delicious pad thai. The combination of flavors was unforgettable.
That sounds amazing. I've heard street food in Thailand is a must try. Do you plan to try street food in Italy?
Absolutely. I can't wait to taste fresh gelato and authentic pizza from local vendors.
Yum! Italian gelato is on another level. Do you have any travel tips for enjoying street food safely?
Yes. I always make sure to choose busy stalls with lots of customers. It usually means the food is fresh and popular.
That's a smart strategy. I'll have to remember that. Are you traveling alone or with someone?
I'm going with a friend. It's always more fun to explore new places together.
That's wonderful. Traveling with friends creates memories that last a lifetime.
Exactly. We've already started planning our itinerary, and it's so much fun.
I can imagine. The anticipation of a trip is half the excitement. I can't wait to hear all about your adventures when you return.
Lesson 7: Mastering Time.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking a lot about time management lately. It's such a crucial skill.
Hello, John. I completely agree. I try my best, but sometimes I struggle with time management too.
It can be challenging. What do you find most difficult about managing your time?
I often underestimate how long tasks will take. I end up rushing at the last minute.
That's a common issue. I've started using a planner to help me allocate time for each task. Have you tried that?
I haven't, but I'm curious. How has it worked for you?
It's been a game changer. Writing things down helps me visualize my day and prioritize tasks.
That sounds helpful. I usually rely on my memory, which isn't always the best idea.
I get that. Sometimes, I make a to-do list the night before. It helps me hit the ground running in the morning.
Great idea. I should try that. Do you have any other tips for effective time management?
Definitely. Setting specific deadlines for tasks can also motivate me to stay on track.
Interesting. I often give myself too much leeway, which leads to procrastination.
Procrastination can be a sneaky thief of time. I try to break tasks into smaller segments to make them less overwhelming.
That's a smart approach. It makes the task seem more manageable. Do you reward yourself after completing tasks?
Yes. I treat myself to a short break or a small snack. It keeps me motivated.
I love that idea. I think I'll start rewarding myself too. What's your favorite way to unwind?
I enjoy reading a good book or taking a short walk. It helps clear my mind.
Those are great ways to relax. I often watch a quick episode of my favorite show as a reward.
That sounds fun. Just be careful not to binge watch and lose track of time.
Oh, I know. It's so easy to get carried away. I'll set a timer for myself.
Good plan. Balance is key. Do you think time management affects your productivity?
Absolutely. When I manage my time well, I feel more productive and accomplished by the end of the day.
I couldn't agree more. It's satisfying to check things off your list.
Yes. It gives me a sense of achievement. Have you ever tried any apps for time management?
I have. There are some great apps that help track tasks and remind you of deadlines.
I'll have to look into those. Technology can really assist us in staying organized.
Definitely. With the right tools and strategies, mastering time management is totally achievable.
I'm feeling inspired. Let's make a pact to improve our time management skills together.
I love that idea. With mutual support, we can definitely make progress.
Lesson 8. Access all areas.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the new amusement park that just opened?
Hello, John. Yes, I've heard a lot about it. It sounds like so much fun.
It really does. I was thinking of going this weekend. Are you interested?
I'd love to. But I heard there's an entrance fee. How much is it?
Yes, there's an entrance fee, but I've got a season pass, so you're covered.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know you had a season pass. How did you get it?
I bought it during the early bird special, It's a great deal if you plan to visit multiple times.
That sounds smart. I might consider getting one myself. What's your favorite ride there?
I'm a huge fan of roller coasters. There's a new one called the Thunderbolt, and it looks thrilling.
Roller coasters are exhilarating. I enjoy the adrenaline rush. Have you tried the Ferris wheel?
Not yet, but I've heard the views from the top are spectacular. I'm planning to try it this time.
Definitely. It's nice to take a break from the fast rides and enjoy the scenery.
Exactly. Plus, it's a great spot for some photos. Do you think you'll bring your camera?
Absolutely. I love capturing memories. It'll be fun to look back at those photos later.
For sure. And we can share them with friends who couldn't join us.
That's a great idea. Speaking of friends, should we invite a few more people?
Yes, the more, the merrier. I think it'll be a fantastic group outing.
I agree. It's always more enjoyable to share experiences with friends.
I'll message a couple of friends and see who's interested. Do you have anyone in mind?
I think Sarah would love to join us. She's a thrill seeker, just like us.
Perfect. I'll reach out to her. What about snacks? Are you planning to bring any?
I might bring some fruit and sandwiches. They're easy to pack and healthy.
Great idea. I'll bring some snacks too, maybe some chips and drinks for us.
Sounds like a plan. A picnic at the park would be delightful between rides.
Absolutely. It'll be a nice way to recharge. Do you have any rides you're hesitant to try?
I'm a bit nervous about the spinning rides. They always make me dizzy.
I get that. Spinning rides can be intense. We can skip those if you'd like.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I'd rather stick to the ones that are more fun.
No problem. We'll make sure to have a blast while keeping it enjoyable for everyone.
I can't wait. It'll be a day full of laughter and fun memories.
Exactly. Let's make it an adventure to remember.
Lesson 9: The Power of Conversations.
Hey Anna, today has been such a long day.
Hello, John. I can imagine. Sometimes a long day feels exhausting. What happened?
I had back-to-back meetings at work. It felt like I was talking nonstop.
That sounds intense. I often find that talking can be quite therapeutic, though.
Absolutely. Sharing thoughts with others really helps to lighten the load. Have you ever felt that way?
Yes, definitely. Sometimes, just venting about my day feels like a huge relief.
Exactly. It's like therapy without the appointment. What do you usually talk about?
I often discuss my challenges or funny moments from the day. It helps me gain perspective.
That's a great approach. I find humor can really ease tension. Do you have a recent funny story?
Oh, just yesterday, I accidentally spilled coffee all over my desk. It was a mess.
Oh no! But I bet it was hilarious at the moment. Did you manage to clean it up quickly?
I did. I was laughing at myself while trying to prevent my computer from getting wet.
That's the spirit. Laughter makes even the messiest situations better. Have you thought about sharing more of those moments?
I have. I'm thinking about starting a blog to share my daily experiences and funny stories.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Writing can be a great outlet for creativity and reflection.
Exactly. Plus, it might help others who can relate to similar situations.
For sure. It's always nice to know you're not alone in your experiences. What would you call your blog?
I'm leaning towards everyday adventures. It captures the essence of my daily life.
Love it! That title is catchy and inviting. I would definitely read that.
Thanks, John. I'll need your support as I get started. Do you think you'd read it?
Absolutely. I'm always up for a good read, especially if it involves humor.
Great. I'll keep you updated on my progress. Have you ever thought about starting a blog?
I haven't, but I've considered it. I sometimes have insights I'd like to share.
You should go for it. What topics would you write about?
I think I'd write about personal development and productivity tips. I enjoy helping others improve.
That's a valuable topic. Many people are looking for guidance in those areas.
Thanks. I believe sharing experiences can really empower others. We should motivate each other.
Yes. It would be fun to exchange ideas and support each other on our writing journeys.
Definitely. Let's make it a goal to have our blogs up and running by the end of the month.
I love that challenge. It'll keep us both accountable and inspired.
Exactly. Here's to our creative adventures ahead.
Lesson 10: Troubleshooting Together.
Hey Anna, I just set up my new printer, but it seems to be acting a bit quirky.
Hello, John. That sounds frustrating. Is it printing correctly, or are you having issues?
It won't print at all. I'm wondering if there's someone there to assist if I have any trouble.
Most places do have tech support. Have you checked the user manual? It might have some tips.
I did glance at it, but it's a bit confusing. Sometimes those manuals are more complicated than the problem itself.
I totally understand. They often use complicated jargon. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, I tried that classic trick. But it still refuses to cooperate.
That's unfortunate. Sometimes printers just need a little encouragement. Did you check if it's connected to Wi-Fi?
Good point. I'll double check that. Sometimes I forget to reconnect after a reset.
It happens to the best of us. If it's connected, maybe the issue lies with the drivers.
What do you mean by drivers?
Drivers are like the translator between your computer and the printer. If they're outdated, the printer might not work.
Ah, I see. I'll look into updating the drivers. That sounds like a solid plan.
It usually helps. If all else fails, you can always reach out to customer support for assistance.
That's true. I hope they don't put me on hold for too long. I've heard horror stories.
I can relate. Sometimes, it feels like an eternity. But they usually have helpful tips once you get through.
I'll keep my fingers crossed. If I can't figure it out, I might need to borrow your printer.
You're welcome to. Just make sure to return it in one piece.
Of course. I'd never risk losing a friend over a malfunctioning printer.
That's the spirit. Have you thought about getting a warranty? It could save you a lot of trouble later.
I haven't yet, but that's a good idea. I'll consider it, especially after this experience.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it gives you peace of mind.
Absolutely. I'll definitely look into it. Thanks for all the suggestions, Anna.
Anytime, John. Let me know how it goes with the printer.
I will. Fingers crossed for a smooth printing experience ahead.
Lesson 11, The Cozy Exchange.
Hey Anna, it's quite chilly outside. Do you want to borrow my coat?
Hello, John. That's very kind of you, but I'm okay for now. I have a sweater.
Are you sure? It's really cold. Let me have your coat if you feel chilly later.
I appreciate it. But I might just need to warm up a bit. Should we grab some hot chocolate?
That sounds perfect. Nothing like a warm drink on a cold day. Do you want to go now?
Yes, let me take off my shoes first. I prefer to be comfortable while we chat.
Good idea. It's always nice to feel relaxed, especially when enjoying hot chocolate.
Exactly. Plus, it makes the whole experience cozier. Do you have a favorite hot chocolate place?
I love that little cafe downtown. Their hot chocolate is rich and creamy.
I know the one. They have those amazing marshmallows too, right?
Yes, those are a must have. I could eat an entire bag of them.
Same here. It's like a sweet cloud in your drink. Do you like to add anything special to yours?
Sometimes I add a sprinkle of cinnamon for an extra kick. What about you?
I usually just enjoy it as is, but I've been meaning to try adding peppermint.
That sounds delightful. Peppermint can give it a festive touch, especially this time of year.
Exactly. It adds a refreshing twist. Let's make sure to order some extras.
Absolutely. And maybe we can share a slice of cake too. They have a great selection.
That's a great idea. Sharing is always more fun, especially with delicious treats.
Agreed. I'll get the hot chocolates, and you can choose the cake.
Perfect. I'll pick something chocolatey to go with the theme.
Sounds like a delicious plan. I can already feel the warmth just thinking about it.
Same here. Let's hurry before we get too cold hanging around here.
Right. I'm excited about our little hot chocolate adventure.
Lesson 12, The Checkout Adventure.
Hey Anna, I just got back from the grocery store, and it was quite the experience.
Hello, John. What happened? Did you find everything you needed?
Mostly, but I had a little trouble at the checkout counter.
Oh no. What went wrong at the checkout?
Well, I was in line, and suddenly, the register started beeping like crazy.
That sounds alarming. Was it a technical glitch or something?
Yes. I think the cashier accidentally scanned my bananas twice. I felt like I was in a comedy sketch.
That's hilarious. Did you have to explain it to the cashier?
I did. I said, I promise I'm not trying to steal bananas, and everyone laughed.
That's a great way to handle it. Humor can really lighten the mood.
Exactly. After that, the cashier was super friendly. She even told me a joke while she fixed the issue.
That's nice. It's always good when people can laugh together, even in a busy store.
Right? And then I realized I forgot to grab some milk. I had to run back to the aisle.
Oh no. Did you make it back in time?
Barely. The checkout counter is at the front of the store near the entrance, so I had to hustle.
I can imagine. Did you manage to get the milk before they called your name?
Yes. I dashed back just in time. I felt like I was in a race.
What a day. It sounds like you had quite the adventure at the store.
It really was. I left with everything I needed and a funny story to tell.
That's the best part. Sometimes the little mishaps make the best memories.
Absolutely. I think I'll remember this grocery trip for a long time.
Do you often have adventures like this when you go shopping?
Not always, but when they happen, they sure make things interesting.
That's true. It's great to find humor in everyday situations.
Definitely. It's all about perspective, right?
Exactly. Life is more enjoyable when we can laugh at the little things.
I couldn't agree more. Here's to more humorous shopping trips in the future.